Hey, this is Dale Tinsley. You're listening to the Connect podcast. Our purpose is to guide you to connect with yourself so that you can connect with others and live a life of meaning and value. Continuing the series, Limitless Potential, Endless Refinement. Peace be with you, and welcome back to the Connect podcast. Hope you guys are feeling energetic, full of life. Although we live in this chaotic world that can creep its way into our minds, our hearts, I want you to stay vigilant because today's episode, we're going to discuss lies and misdirection. What thoughts come to you? You hear lies and misdirection. Smoke and mirrors, sleight of hand, illusion. When you look out into the world, what do you see? Do you pick up on the lies? Do you see it on TV? Do you see it in movies? Do you see it in the news? The manipulation, the misdirection. So today's episode is about exposing certain layers of lies and misdirection and really getting into it so that we can have a deeper understanding of it and raise our level of awareness with lies and misdirection. We'll dig into the outside world first. Politicians, bad actors. When did you notice lies and misdirection? Another question to ponder. Were you a child and someone lied to you and you felt a certain energy, or they had a certain look on their face? Maybe a facial expression gave it away, or maybe the outcome of what was said or being fed to you made it clear to you that you were being lied to. And maybe they were using some misdirection, which goes hand in hand with lying because it's like the sleight of hand, right? I'm telling you this, but the misdirection is look over here so you don't see what's going on, or you can't recognize the pattern, so to speak. And lies and misdirection is something that we become aware of, we do or have done. Guilty as charged, lies and misdirection. And what is the outcome of lies and misdirection? And you might ask yourself, well, why do people do it? Or why did I do it? And those are things that we can sit with in meditation to get to our own understanding of ourselves, which is key to really being able to see it in others. You know, the energy that's associated with lies and misdirection, it could be real subtle. It could be over the top. It could be, some people are like unbelievable with their stories, right? Where you're like, and that can't be real. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You have to ask yourself those things and put two and two together, you know. I have my own experiences, but you have your own experiences. And it really, what is at the core of lies and misdirection? Like, why do people do it? Why did I do it personally in my life? For me, it was fear. It was fear, it was manipulation to maybe get what I wanted, my own selfishness. It was fear of maybe being alone. Maybe it was also not feeling good enough. So I have to lie about this or lie about that. Maybe it was accountability. You don't want to be accountable, so you're going to use misdirection. I can remember in my own life someone calling me to have a hard conversation for myself at the time because they were going to hold me accountable. And so I used misdirection by bringing up other things, changing the course of the conversation, tactics of the ego, manipulation of the ego to avoid accountability. That's what the ego will always do. The ego will never take accountability. So it's crucial to know who we are and why we do what we do, and be able to write all that down after sitting in meditation or spending time in nature thinking about it and having those honest conversations with ourselves, because those are the things that we need to deal with and process and slay those dragons so that we can breathe, release, and let go, and gain the clarity, gain the wisdom and the momentum that we get after processing things, dealing with things, holding ourselves accountable. And we do that little by little. We start building momentum. And then the next time something comes up, instead of going with the lie or the misdirection, we have that moment of pause and we speak truth. Because people may not agree with you, but they will respect you if you give them truth and honesty and authenticity. People say these days that the news is pure manipulation, and I would agree with that. And looking back at when I was in my 20s and didn't have the level of awareness that I do today, I wonder if the manipulation was as severe then as it is today. I can tell you that back then it wasn't as emotionally charged as it is today. That everything today is to get us worked up in this energy. They poke at our egos, groupthink, tribalism. You're on this team or you're on that team, and that's it. What about the free thinkers? What about the independents that want to weigh up both sides? And then the part that they don't tell us. The government, the media, people, corporations, agendas, they use lies and misdirection. And they use these things because a population or a people or people one-on-one, two people, exposing the truth levels the playing field. Lies and manipulation and misdirection give the people using those tactics the upper hand because they have agendas that they haven't exposed. And so when they work their angles, they keep you right where they want you, whether it's a one-on-one relationship or the government or the news media or the programming. Being able to really see the big picture and all of that is pattern recognition. And then we're told, well, we've got all this new technology coming. What are the benefits of that going to be? Are the benefits of that going to be we don't have to work as hard? I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to see my electric bill go down. I'd like to see gas prices go down. I'd like to see insurance prices go down. When are the benefits of all of this technology really going to come? Because we've been told that it was going to make everything better. Maybe it's made us soft. Maybe it's made us reliant on these devices and this technology and all of these electronics. Just something to think about. So I ask you in all of this, with all of this programming, in a world of lies and misdirection. And yes, people do it one-on-one. Who are you? Are you a product of the programming? Are you a product of your own ego's manipulation? Or are you the ultimate choice maker? Are you pure consciousness being housed in these physical bodies, our transport devices that we use on this hero's journey? And when you look yourself in the mirror, are you a product or a tool of lies, manipulation, and misdirection? Do you see yourself clearly, or are you the truth teller, living in your authenticity, doing your best, trying to help your brother, trying to help your sister, trying to help humanity push and grow and evolve, ultimately to get to a place of higher consciousness, of higher levels of awareness, and getting to these places and trying every day to be a better version of ourselves so that we can be of service to others and we can have a life of meaning and value. So having this tool of pattern recognition, of actively listening, of seeing ourselves clearly, of seeing our own lies, our own ego's manipulation, our own sleight of hand, our own ego's misdirection, gives us the superpower to see the tells in others. You click on the news and you're like, they're lying to me. To watch a movie and to see who's in character and who's not in character. Fake it till you make it, I don't really agree with that. I say reach out to somebody that knows what's going on. Step into your humility. Be grateful that you have somebody that can mentor you. Because that fake it till you make it is like you're in a river that's moving really quick and there's a tree branch and you're just grasping at tree branches trying to save yourself. Not grounded in anything, kind of flying by the seat of your pants without any real control. And that can bring anxiety and fear. So let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on being able to witness ourselves in these moments or look back at the past and break those patterns so that we can be the best version of ourselves. And when we live in our authenticity, there's no fear, there's no lie, there's no manipulation, there's no misdirection. There's a simple truth of our experience that we're having. And that's admirable. That's a life of integrity. From the dark to the light. And like I said, guilty as charged. I've been a manipulator. I've lived in pure control of the ego, totally unaware. And the Connect podcast is about recognizing the patterns within ourselves and breaking free of the ego's programming. I want to thank you for tuning in today. And I hope you continue to tune yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And I hope today's message helped open your mind and open your heart. I'd like to invite you to go to theconnection.studio. Check out the journal for today's episode, Lies and Misdirection. And everything that comes with lies and misdirection It's like trying to hide an elephant behind a bowling ball. You might be able to put the bowling ball in front of the camera really close, but you start moving that bowling ball, that elephant, you're going to start to see it. And lies and misdirection always get found out. And when I was living in lies and misdirection, like you're not in a relaxed body. Your energy's off. You're uptight, you're tense, your nervous system is wrecked because you're in fear that your BS is going to get found out. And ultimately it does. And ultimately, we have to face ourselves and be accountable. So focus on truth. Focus on tuning yourselves, mind, body, spirit. We'll see you next time, friends. God bless. Thanks for joining us at the Connection Studio. You can support us by sharing with others and posting to social media. Keep doing the internal work, as it will truly make all the difference. God bless.